playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Northern Illinois Huskies. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and then actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's going to take off here. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. With the catch, it's Gilbert. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. They finally corral him at the 1.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down.
Touchdown, Northern Illinois. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a player is down in. To that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. After a solid return. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Trying to find room. It's Peoples. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
Step deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback using up adjustments now for this defense.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. First and goal for the offense. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf
quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The turn begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Running back with the football. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. As the first down is still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Ball handed off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First snap in the red zone on this drive.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first.
Touchdown, Northern Illinois. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Caught by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Hold. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Johnson. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. First and 10 play coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get.
About the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down after that completion. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. Clean toward the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. It's a heavy blow. Let's see if they bring the house. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT.
Illinois, 35, Ohio State, 10.
Return begins inside the 10. But he's got some space here. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move now. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense gets set up here. It's third down.
Here we go.
Looking for a receiver. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? The 10. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, and that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. Penalty puts the defense in a very tough situation. They got to step up here. It's 1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Huskies. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
That makes the score. Northern Illinois, 42. Ohio State, 17.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball's in.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
And the returner will be brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Extra point, knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about.
Ineligible receiver.
Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. And the defense wraps him up.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They continue to roll up the score. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. To the air, it's Sayin. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made inside the 10. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, knocked right through. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. Trying to find some room. It's Lyle. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands. It's Lyle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's Northern Illinois in the lead here, Kirk. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Pulls it in. It's Porter. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
Their playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Rodgers. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offside, defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got a very comfortable second down and 3 after that defensive penalty. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He finds some space. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Ohio State.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now they'll run it on the draw. And they'll stop him after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the decision is to not go. settled for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Caught in the flat by the running back.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. The offense is set up with excellent field position. It's a bootleg here. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Trying to success the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's contact on the throw. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a